Well, look who came in, Smith. Here's Seger Ellis.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Smith. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty good, Seger. I'm managing to get around still.
Well, I'm hanging on myself. How long has it been since you fellows seen each other?
Oh, I'd hate to say. Probably it's been 40 years.
I would think about that.
35 to 40 years.
In New York?
Yeah.
I believe that's the last place. Wasn't it
Wasn't it
White's Restaurant?
Yeah.
You played when you had your band playing in White's Restaurant? We just played a record called White's Serenaders.
And the club restaurant,
I sent you a fiddle player years ago with the name of Bruce Yantis.
We talked about it.
We called his brother. Where is he? Do you know? Have any idea where?
His brother last night said that he hadn't heard from him. Says never hears from him. And he was half asleep tonight and didn't want to disturb him. I said, well, where is he? He says he's either in New York or Chicago. I don't know where he is, really. But I haven't heard from him. I said, well, if you do hear from him, for goodness sake, tell him that I was asking about him. At least you're concerned about how he was doing, what had happened to him. He was a terrific violin player. He really was. A very emotional type of, I believe he was half Indian, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Yes, Indian name.
He is a very fine violinist. I don't mean from the technical standpoint, or probably from the educational standpoint. But I thought that he was entirely next to Joe Venuti back in those days.
Sure.
He was more on the blues side.
Yeah.
I played more blues than
Played the
Joe.
low register.
Yeah.
What I call low register.
Well, he had a sister here.
I mean, viola a lot.
Yeah, he was on viola on one of the records. He had a sister here who played organ. You remember
Yes,
that?
I heard it, but I remember
Seger would like you to meet a friend of ours, Olin Carver from Temple. Oh, yeah.
Glad to meet you. I've got quite a few of your records.
He's another collector here, this guy.
God bless these collectors. Keep these old cats alive. You know?
These old artists.
Rhodes, come on
I
over,
was
fellas.
absolutely amazed. I got down to Temple through just a coincidence that I found out about this guy. Of course, this guy came in the back door. Meantime, I don't know where he came from. He was out from under a twig or something.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we collectors are the ones that should be thankful for having you old-time artists around that provided such wonderful music and vocals and all that. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
You bet. And they came up with things that I never would dream to ever find again, you know. I've just given it up.
You know something, Smith? The same things happened to me.
Yeah, well,
They've come up with things that I didn't even, I'd forgotten I ever made.
Sure. And how?
Smith, fellow wrote me I had a letter the other day from a fellow in Wisconsin wanting to know if I would give him Seger Ellis's address that he would like to write him.
No kidding.
Yeah.
From Wisconsin?
From Wisconsin. He
collects records. Dig up, I don't know what.
Don't you think Seger looks good for a newly married man?
Why, sure. He shows it.
Well, that's good. Well, we hate to close this tape out, but we're ending it on a happy note. And this is our guest of honor saying goodbye, Smith Ballew.
I'll see you again.
And another guest, Seger Ellis. Thank you very much, Smith. It's awfully good to see you.
Sure, nice to see you, Steve.
And the host, Rose Baker.
I'll see myself again.
Harvey Hood, our engineer.
Yeah, boy.
Signing off. And Olin went to the... Here he is, Olin. We're signing off.
Well, it certainly has been a joy to me to be down here with all you fellows.